Well, good morning, everybody. I'm Mike at Filmboy24, and today we have a found film unlike anything you've ever seen before, probably. Well, it'll be like well, it won't. The content is a little different than anything you've ever seen, probably, more than likely, at least it's coming up. Well, like I alluded to in that ridiculous intro, I do have a very interesting found film. Now, there's only been one occasion where I've processed a found film in the last couple years, and I wasn't able to show it on my channel. I think I showed a tiny little clip, but I wasn't able to show it. This is not one of those cases. Don't even know why I said that. But this is something we've never really seen before. We've seen this kind of film. We've seen this era of film, found, shot many years ago. And it came out kind of like all of them do when I process them in black and white. It's the content. It's a little different. So that's all I'm going to say on that. But I do want to tell you that this particular roll, now I do mark everything. You probably notice I put stickers, tape on all of the rolls of film that I get. It just keeps me abreast. Settle down, of where I got the film, when I got it, you know, who I got it from, that kind of thing. So give me a second. I picked up this particular roll and these, this is one we're going to see today, in October of last year, 2022. And they hail from Framingham, Massachusetts. Now, I picked it up in a 9-roll lot on that crazy auction website, the big one. It's 4 letters. Most of the film none of it was in boxes, and most of it was just partially shot, or at least what I think is partially shot, where it doesn't read exposed. 1, 2, 3 rolls were fully exposed, and 6 of them didn't say exposed. So we did one a couple months ago. I believe it was found film number 46. So if you want to go back and watch that one, please feel free, and just know that it has absolutely no relation to this one. But feel free anyway. Let me throw up a very quick little clip. I'll put it, well, right up in there somewhere. It's a sound film, so I'm going to shush for just a minute and see if it jogs your memory. Here it is.
The candles won't go out.
Sit down. Oh, do it for Jim and his camera. Blow the candles out.
Jim, don't let your nose get out, Jim.
Put a little wind behind it.
Put a little hot air.
Okay, enough about that. Do you remember that one? It was a talkie. It was also Ektachrome 160. And the only reason I put that up was to let you know that came from the same lot of 9 rolls. But it has absolutely nothing to do with this one. I can't remember, maybe I'll put it up here somewhere if I can dig it up, but I can't remember when that particular roll was manufactured because, you know, we have edge codes. And I'm also not 100% sure if the person that I bought all of these from, this is the rest of the lot. I can't remember if they got them from different sources or if they got all 9 of them from one estate or one family or one location or something like that. So far, it doesn't look like they're all from the same, unless I don't know. We're gonna wait. But at any rate, this is, now I did shoot one roll. See, sometimes they come like this. You probably can't see that, but you can just see the film, or maybe you can. You can see the film right there, and it doesn't say exposed, so there's no way to know how much film was actually shot. It didn't have a box, so I assume they may have put it in a camera. Maybe they didn't. So in some cases, I'll just pop one in my camera, take it out in the back, and film my kids. And then look at the counter and however much I shot, subtract that from 50, and that's how much should be found. Well, I shot one roll just like I just described, and none of it was already exposed. So that's one. I also shot roll number, or found film, I didn't shoot it, but found film number 46, which was the sound film you just saw a clip of. So that's 2, count them 2. And we have this one today, which is 3, and then we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, of all of these 6 in front of me, Only one more, which is this one right there, is still fully exposed. And sadly, can you see that? Is that better? It's Kodachrome 2. Now, I have lately been a little more successful in extracting images from Kodachrome 2, though it's definitely my least favorite to try and do that with. So we're gonna mess with this a little bit. I have a lot of found film to get through, but we are gonna mess with that a little bit and hope that maybe it has something to do with what's going on here. If not, if it's totally different, then we're gonna realize probably that, well, they're probably from different families. What I have left, this is K2. I have one more Ektachrome, like we have here today, only this one's a type A. So one more Ektachrome 160, partially shot, maybe. Another Kodachrome 2, a Kodachrome K40, a Kodachrome 2, and finally another Kodachrome K40. So we have a lot of Kodachrome. You guys know it's iffy chrome for me. It's iffy whether we're going to get images with it or not. So stay tuned, subscribe so that you don't miss it when I do finally figure out what's on these. Anyway, back to this. I did process this in HC 110B. I know about 67 degrees Fahrenheit. I did that for 7 minutes because that's what I do with this film. But you do have to do a little remjet bath beforehand and get the remjet off, or at least as much as you can. And then I fixed it for 7 minutes, and then I got the rest of the remjet off in the cold water. It's really easy to do. And then I scanned it in 2K on my Movie Stuff Retro Scan Universal film scanner. I did find an edge code, and per Kodak's very own, they own it, website, this particular roll of film, it was a triangle. So that means this roll of film was manufactured in 1978. I don't know if that matches what I showed you earlier. Well, you know now, because I hopefully put the date up there. Doing a lot of that. Let me show you the film. We'll come back and we'll talk about it. Here it is. So here's what I know. I know they're filming something, which is pretty cool, don't you think? I mean, that's kind of what we do here. They're filming something. They're using an Arriflex 35mm movie camera, and it's in a blimp. It's easy to see that at the very end. You get a profile shot of it, and you can clearly see that's an Arriflex, and that's an Arriflex blimp. And that is just basically a big housing that your camera sits inside of. Snaps all tight. It's probably an Arri 2C or something like that because they're loud. And this particular blimp covers the magazine and everything. It silences your camera because they're shooting something inside of a little office. Now, there's a lot going on in that little found film. A lot going on we could talk about for hours. But, woo, look at the time. Unfortunately, I don't have hours. In fact, I forgot my bracelets and my watch. So, who knows? I don't know if they're filming a commercial. I don't know if they're filming I don't know if they're filming a movie, a made-for-TV movie, a sitcom. I have no idea what they're filming. Clearly, there's a boom mic girl. There's a director. There's an actor, maybe two. Looks like there's one sitting across from the white-haired guy at the table or at the desk. There's some helpers. There's a cinematographer or a cameraman. There's a lot of people, and it looks like there's also maybe a table full of trophies or something. And at one point, looks like some assembly of said trophies or awards. My first instinct was, is this some kind of a commercial for an award for an awards show? Like the Grammys or I don't know, some award show or some lesser known award show. I don't think it is. Those are really cheapo kind of looking trophies. So I guess, I don't know. I have no idea what it is, but what I want to show you really quick, some very quick stills, and feel free to freeze frame if you want, and tell me if you recognize anyone. I'm going to put the pictures up here, probably, I don't know where, but I'll put the director, actor number 1, what I think is probably actor number 2, and possibly actor number 3, but it might just be a hand, a helping hand. You can see the pictures. Again, I put them on the sides here. If you recognize any of these faces, put it down there in the comment section, because I really would love to know what's going on. Oh yeah, and what do you think of the milk poster? Settle down, fellas. Somebody took a quick shot of the milk poster. Anyway, that's what I got for you today. You gotta subscribe so that you can find out with me what's on these, because I don't know if it's a continuation of said film set. We love film sets. I hope you enjoyed this little found film episode. If you did, I want you to show me, and it's very simple and it's very easy. Simple and easy. It's free, so it's super inexpensive, and it only takes a half or a quarter of a second. Watch this. See how quick that was? Just hit the little thumbs up button. It's down below. Okay, it'll turn colors. And right there. See that? All I see is just, it's clear. Well, I can see the camera, but subscribe if you think I've earned a subscription. And until the very next time, which will be soon, I promise, that I am blessed with all of your shining, beautiful faces. You know what's coming? Do you know what's coming? Piper's coming. We are going to extend this just about 15 more seconds because somebody popped in real quick. Are you going to help me do my quick outro?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Until the very next time I see all of your faces.
On the very next day.
That was a double for you. Thanks, guys.